Hi guys, this is Tarot with Gaia Tarot 13, and this is your weekly tarot card forecast for June 18th through June 24th, 2017. As always, I'm going to pull three cards, one for your work and financial life, one for your love and romantic life, and one for your home and family life. And let's go. Okay. Well, in your work and financial life, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. You're going to be stressed out. Let's just put it there. You're going to be stressed out either about your finances, about bills that are coming up, or even ones that you might have known about. It's kind of been weighing on you. How am I going to pay these? Something like that. Or people at work maybe are super frustrating and they're going to be kind of like grating on your nerves, and you're going to feel like, I just can't take it anymore. But the good news about this card is that all of that is just kind of like for no reason. I mean, if you can say that's good news, nothing actually comes of it. It's just like you're freaking out, you're worried that you're not going to have the money to pay your bills, but then when you actually like sit down to pay your bills, the money's there and you have it. So don't worry. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but that's the best advice I can give you for this card. This card is saying that whatever's going on at work that you're worried about, maybe they're doing cuts, staffing cuts, and you're afraid that maybe you're going to be the one or one of the people to be let go. So that's like causing a lot of stress and anxiety and fear. How are we going to, make ends meet if I lose my job? All of that. And then you're not even like on their radar of people that they're considering, to lay off. So best advice for this card, try and just trust the universe and say, whatever I need is going to be there. I'm freaking out over nothing. It's okay. I'm going to be taken care of. It's the best way to handle that card. The good news again with that card is that nothing's going to come of it. You're just kind of freaking out, but nothing's going to come of it. In your love life, we have the Magician upright. And what I'm getting from this card is really like, love yourself first. You're the only one that you need. If you're like actively seeking out a partner, you need to take a break from looking, because the Magician is the person who can like create his own destiny. He is, he's the great creator. Like whatever I want, I have, like, I can use my magical powers. I'm a magician, right? I can just like poof, and it's there. But it's all him getting what he wants. It's looking inward. It's knowing that I can create what I want. I can create my destiny. It's not looking for someone to complete me. It's not, and as I said, it's in your love life. So like, that's why I'm using it in that way. I don't need someone else. I don't need a partner. I need to take care of myself first. And then when I'm happy, healthy, and whole, then someone will be brought into my life, not trying to seek someone from a place of lack. On top of all of that, what's really like pointing out to me is all these like ones. Like he's the first card of the major. He's the one. He's got his stick that he's holding up. That's like one. He's got this other hand here pointing down. He's in a one. There's so many things that are pointing out to me here. Like, you're all you need. You're whole. Just you. Pay attention to you. Come back to you. Think about you. Again, since it's falling in like love, relationship section, the big message here is that if you want to find someone, if that's your goal, you need to focus on you. If you're already in a committed partnership, this may make a lot more sense to you. Like, yes, you're right. I do need some me time. Like, we're attached at the hip. We live together. We're always together. I do need some me time. Like, that could be how that shows up for you. Regardless of what your relationship status is, this is saying you need to come back to that self-love. You need to show yourself self-love. You need to put yourself first this week and make yourself the priority, because loving yourself is like the only person you're going to have. You may have other people in and out through your lifetime, but like you're the one constant in your love life. You're the one you need to love. In your home life, we have the Hangman upright. And this is like staying out of it. Stay out of arguments. And what's coming to me a lot with this card is like neighbors. So, I mean, obviously not every single one of you, but I just see like, spats between neighbors about like property lines or about mowing the grass, or just kind of like those things that come up when you have to like live adjacent to someone that you don't know, or may not get along with. So if someone's trying to pick a fight with you, and it doesn't have to be like a direct like property line neighbor, it could be someone like across the street kind of neighbor, or however that plays out. But and again, neighbors is what's coming to me, so it's the example I'm using. It's not going to be applicable for all of you, but stay out of arguments. Stay out of arguments. If it's someone like a neighbor trying to pick an argument with you, stay out of it. If it's your kids trying to get you to pick a side, or somehow drag you into their argument, stay out of it. If it's your spouse trying to say, choose between me or my in-laws, like my parents are being so whatever, like aren't they wrong? And you're like, I'm not going to start saying things about my in-laws. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just don't engage in arguments. However they come up to you in your home and family life, don't engage in arguments this week. Stay just neutral. People are how they are. Give one of those kind of fluff answers, and I am never an advocate of fluff answers. I am like definitive person, but this week is one of those weeks where you want to just kind of like stay, because the energy will kind of like ride. One day something seems like it's the be all end all, and then the next thing you know, like the next day the energy's changed, or week or whatever, the energy has changed, and like the whole thing blew over. So why engage in an argument that's an unnecessary argument that has no staying power anyways? Stay. You don't want to isolate anyone. Don't burn bridges. Just stay neutral this week. Toe the line. Don't engage in arguments. That's what we've got going on this week. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is through my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, where I pull a tarot card every day, reading the energy of that specific day. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.